Alright, hey guys, it's your boy Jersey here coming to you with a video on how to get your custom PC built through Digital Storm. So before we get into the video, I'll kind of give you a rundown on why I'm doing the video. So I've been a console player, all my life. I'm 25 years old, I have a family, and you know, I'm a Sony guy. I've always played PlayStation. I've had an Xbox and everything, but PC has always been that foreign land for me. So for you guys who are like trying to dabble in PC, I understand your confusion, especially if you're one of those guys who aren't, tech savvy, don't know how to build your own PC from scratch or anything, don't want to buy a PC from Walmart because a lot of times those PC have the bare minimum parts and they aren't really good to play the games that you want to play that you would usually play on console. You're trying to get those 60 frames per seconds, all that stuff that, I'll be honest, I didn't know about, a year ago from now. So get into the website. So you have your desktops, you have your laptops, you have your workstations. So the desktops, if you click this, you're going to get your gaming PCs. Laptops, you have your gaming, laptops for the guys who are constantly on the go and can't really, stay at home. And you have your workstations, the guys who are constantly, doing all, you work from home, your PC is pretty much your desk, and you create things from there, your graphs, all those things. So let's get into actually getting your actual desktop built. So here you go. So you you click on that, and as you see, this page pops up. So for the guys who really aren't, tech savvy, these are pretty much your templates for different, PCs that you could get your different towers. So you have the Lynx, the Lumos, all that, the Bolt. As you can see, they go up in price. This is our best seller for when it comes to our, not our, but Digital Storm's best seller. As you can see, price wise. Um, I'm gonna go with the one that I actually picked, which was the Lumos. So here we go. Also, you can see the price is getting pricey, but it's really not that bad. They actually have a loan that you can get through them, but we'll get into that later. So here we go. Let's scroll down. There's a little kind of, you know, little information that you can get, but I'll also put in there that even though they come pre-made as a template on the website for this, you can also configure everything. You can customize it. So, it comes with Ryzen, or you can get the Intel Core i9 or the X series. You know, pretty much, as you can see, looking at these, you'll get, the differences is the processor core, the memory, you know, as far as the SSD drives, how much memory they have, and then your storage. All these pretty much are the same, but if you were to go to one of the cheaper ones like the Lynx, scroll down, let's see, scroll down, as you can see, there's a big difference between the standard version and the best version you can get for the Lynx. 16 to 64 gigabyte memory. That's a big jump. 2 terabyte hard drive to 15 terabyte, big difference. 2 dedicated GPUs versus one. But like I said, let's go back to the one that I actually decided to pick. Actually, I believe it was the, never mind. I apologize. It was this one that I picked. I just changed the outer case for it. So scroll down. Alright, so as you can see, same thing pretty much as the last one that we were looking at. So, I picked, more gaming than workstation because I use my computer more for gaming purposes. So let's configure. So you can customize, so you have good, better, best, ultimate. So pretty much look at it as like how fast it is. So I went to, I think it was between best or ultimate. Let's just go to ultimate. So as you can see, this would be your starting price. If you were just to add a cart right now, you don't add anything, you just buy the desktop. You know. However, let's scroll down. All right, so your model, if you change, some of the other templates that you click will give you a different um, outer case for your PC. This one didn't. The exterior finish doesn't change. The trim doesn't change. So processor, here you go. So you can stick with the i9, or you can go down to the i5, or you can get the i7. Preferably stay with the i9, especially if you want to play games like Call of Duty or a lot of the newer games that are coming out. Your motherboard, you can change it, So they have the Asus Prime Z490. I'm not gonna act like I don't really know what any of this stuff is, but obviously you can see you get the best of the best right here. You know, it's gonna add a lot of money. I believe the one that I got, actually I don't see it on here, but we're just gonna keep it with the regular thing. System memory. I believe I got the 64. Actually, I think I got one of the 128s. And then for the power supply, I got, I think I kept the 10,000 expansion bay. You can add that, external USB digital media card. You got the optical drive, Blu-ray writer, the storage set. So this one, I know I think I got the Seagate, but I got one of the terabyte ones. And then for the next one, I think I got one of the Samsung ones. Your RAID card, you can add that. Internet access. So I got a bunch of different ones. I think mine, I didn't get the Wi-Fi one. I just got the regular network port. Just keeping the price in mind. Graphics card. So this is very important. Personally, I asked one of my buddies who already has a PC what would be the best graphic card to get out at the time when I got it last year. I want to say he said it was the 2070 or 2080. It was one of those. He was telling me was like the best uh, graphics card to get out. So as you can see, some of these are VR ready. They're a little bit more expensive, but it definitely makes a difference whether or not you want to play your games in like high graphic settings or in ultra. Um, Keep just scrolling. So the cooling, yeah, standard, fan cooling, and you got the liquid cooling, and some of this is just, it keeps your, PC from getting too hot, but it also looks pretty cool. You have the standard metal looking stuff, and you actually have the hydro liquid cooling system, cable management. You can change the color, you know, internal lighting. So I believe I got the remote control LED lighting system, so I can change the colors and everything. Even though I keep mine in blue, blue is one of my favorite colors. Let's see, your Chases fan. I got one of the rainbow ones. Noise reduction. Sometimes some of the things aren't even on there. I like that. CPU boost, graphic boost. You can add that stuff. $0. Uh, and then your operating system. So this is important. So I know it would be plus $45 to get the professional, but you definitely will not regret it. Recovery tools. Um, yeah, I would definitely keep that just in case, your PC messes up and you need to format whatever. Virus protection, I didn't too much care for that. I already had, I have Notron, so I took that one off. Office Suite, yes, so Microsoft Office. For the guys who are in school or whatever, or if you ever just need to use Microsoft Word or whatever, you can go ahead and buy it now or buy it later. I bought it later. It doesn't really matter. And your mouse pads, your display. So this is your monitor. The monitor I got isn't on here, but I would say for the prices, 165 hertz refresh. That's good for gaming. 75 hertz. It's not too great, but it's not too bad either. But I would probably go with this one for if you want to play 4K. This would be a good one to get, but you could probably find a cheaper monitor. Probably go to Best Buy or whatever to get a 4K monitor. That's pretty expensive. Surge protector, definitely get one. You could get a cheaper one than this. Audio, you can buy some speakers. Keyboard, you can buy your own keyboard, but these aren't. I mean, pretty much probably be around the same price. Your mouse, so you could get a cheaper gaming mouse than these. And then let's see, warranty plan. Definitely get the warranty, technical support, upgrades, lifetime labor-free upgrades for component upgrades purchased directly from Storm. So pretty much all this is telling you like they'll assemble your PC, they test it to make sure it'll work under stressful situations. They do the quality control, they pack it, and they send it to you. So priority build. So I ordered my PC over a year ago. I every now and then I check the website. I haven't seen anything where they give you a priority build, but that's pretty much it as far as when it comes to that. So let's add it to cart. All right. So as you can see, you know, get your best version PC, not the top end, but good enough to be able to play, Call of Duty and high settings as far as the graphics. You don't have to worry about like frame rate dropping, everything. It's gonna get you about 3,311. So if you were to build your own PC, just buy the parts and everything, it'd probably be, you know, a couple $100 cheaper, but not that bad of a difference. So, for someone like me who has never built their own PC and is not really tech savvy, you know, this is not a bad website to go through if you don't really know what you're doing and if you don't want to go through the whole hassle of like putting everything together and try to cut it on and it doesn't work. And it's like one little thing that you forgot to do. And it's like you're sitting here about to just break everything because you're so frustrated. It solves all that. You know, they got the promotional on there, so it takes $300 off. But let's be real, not everybody just has $3,000 just to drop on a PC at the dime. So, like I said earlier, they have financing available. I think the company is through Bread. So let's click on this. So as you said, like I said earlier, it's through Bread. Pretty much you'll type in your name, last name, email, phone, and then they'll go through the whole process of trying to see if you qualify for the loan. I'm pretty sure if you have decent credit, you'll get approved. Make sure you pay attention to the interest rate. I got my PC through the loan, and I paid it off in a year. I think my monthly payments was about this month. I apologize about this much, and I honestly I paid it off faster than what it was intended, because I was paying the monthly amount minimum, but then when I used my um, what's that called? I used my tax return that I got this year to pay off the rest, so I no longer had to worry about it. So now I officially own my PC, no loan or whatever, and I don't have to pay anything on it. So that's something to keep in mind if you might want to go about it that way, or you can just pay more than what the monthly is. But once again, I mean, $106 or however much it ends up being for you, I mean, that may not be something that someone's okay with financially. So, just keep your options open. If you just want to save up and, you know, do the loan and pay off, save up for half of what the PC costs and do the loan. So then you already paid off half of the PC, and then, just keep paying on the rest. And, that's not a bad option either. Or you can just save up for it in total. But pretty much that's it. That's Digital Storm. That's I believe it's a company that is based out in California. Another thing to keep in mind, I do believe it takes anywhere between a month to a month and a half for you to actually get your PC. So if I was to put in my order in today, from the time they actually get the order and they start building my PC, they'll send you updates through your email. But like I said, they build it from scratch for you. They stress test your PC to make sure it can handle like everything that you picked, in your PC. Like once it gets together, if it can actually handle, you know, what you're gonna be doing on it, as far as gaming and everything, and like, they run the diagnosis test, all that stuff. They make sure, you're getting a good quality product before they send it off to you, and then they package it up for you. Make sure, because some of the models that you can order, like, they have glass surrounding, the outside of the PC, so then make sure it's all packaged up neatly and nicely, so you don't have to worry about opening up the box and your glass is all cracked. But I definitely recommend this company for people who aren't tech savvy when it comes to PCs and don't want to get a crappy PC from Walmart or Best Buy, because a lot of times you're just getting the you know, end of the mill type, PC where it doesn't really have the capabilities to really play the games that you want. Or a lot of times the PCs where, you buy from them that they're overpriced. But hopefully, this video helped. And yeah, if you liked it, press the like button and subscribe. You know, see you guys next time.